San Diego, California, West Coast headquarters for a rapidly expanding branch of America's food industry. Into the harbor of this clean, sunny western port city come hundreds of tuna boats from the rich waters off the Galapagos and Lower California. Let's board one of the tuna clippers as it prepares to shove off on a trip to the fishing grounds. There's food for many weeks, along with salt for the brine that will be used to freeze the tuna for the long voyage home. Many tons of fuel oil pour into the tanks. And finally, the crew loads aboard bottles of ammonia, also to be used in freezing the catch. Days later, out on the warm blue waters of the Pacific, the presence of a school of tuna is signaled by the leaping and bounding of several dozen porpoises. What sportsman wouldn't like to be in this spot? But with these hardy experts, tuna fishing is more than a sport. It's their bread and butter. 2 or more poles are attached to the same line, depending on what size the tuna run to. The hooks are without barbs and without bait, for when the tuna are biting, they'll bite at anything. To encourage them to bite, anchovies and sardines are strewn in the water. Now it's a case of pull 'em in as fast as you can, for the school has appeared from out of nowhere and will disappear again just as suddenly, in a matter of minutes or a few hours at most. This is a school of beauties, running to a top weight of 200 pounds or more. The biggest tuna ever caught weighed 1,800 pounds, but fish that big are too strong tasting to be good eating. These babies are just right for that appetizing sandwich, salad, or casserole. When the tuna stop biting, the fishermen lay down their poles and begin another job, that of stowing away the catch under refrigeration. And when the holds are finally full, the message to San Diego tells what date the ship may be expected. Back in port, the tuna, frozen hard as so many boards, are carried over the side in great buckets. Water rushing along a system of troughs takes the fish to the cannery, where the first stop is the weighing department, where a member of the ship's crew checks on the weights. Each crewman will share in the profits of the voyage. After being baked, heads, tails, and other inedible parts of the tuna are removed to be transformed into valuable byproducts. The white meat that remains is cut into sizes suitable for canning. Flying fingers place just the right amount in each can. It's the size of the pieces placed in the can that determines the grade of the tuna and also the price. For, since only the best meat of the tuna is packed, it's all of uniformly high flavor and purity. With production during the past year setting a new all-time record for the 6th year in a row, the tuna industry is more than holding its own in the battle to hold inflation down by sending production up.